Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Greg Jackson, the self-proclaimed attorney extraordinaire, a co-host on the weekly radio talk show program, Let's Talk About It, which is broadcast live every Monday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on WOKB, as well as heard on iHeart Radio and Spotify. And I'm also the general of Let's Talk Nation. Hey, listen, as always, the purpose of this channel is to educate, entertain, and inform viewers such as yourself on topics that you don't oftentimes think about, but that will help to improve your life. Now, you may not believe this, but you're going to see on my thumbnail that I was all suited up and everything like that. And I actually shot this video in the studio, and then when I got home, I realized that I did not hit the record button. So I am here tonight getting ready to do this video again. And this video stems from a conversation that I had with, well, not necessarily a conversation, but an email that I received from one of the many listeners of Let's Talk Nation. And the question was, how can I save money? I'm having problems saving money and always find myself short on cash or tight on money. And what I heard was a cry for help. And it sounded like the person was asking me, how can I stop being broke? Or how can I never be broke again? So I wanted to give you 5 tips or 5 things that you can do now to stop being broke. Because if you're not broke, that means that you're on the path to being wealthy. That's how I see it. So here's number 1. The first thing is when you want to stop being broke, or people who are broke, they don't have a financial goal. So you want to get yourself a financial goal. And what do I mean by that? And you can start off on small things, one step at a time, but a financial goal means that you're trying to save money for something, such as buying a car where you don't have to put any, you can buy a car for cash, or putting down for your first rental property or your first home with cash. So you're putting a financial goal in front of yourself so that when you meet that goal, you are achieving something financially so that you can overcome being broke. So that's number 1. Number 2 is most people who are broke, they don't have a budget. About 40% of Americans have budget, and so individuals who are broke more times than not don't have a budget. That means that they don't know how much money they have to spend throughout the month. And at the end of the month, they get to the end of the month and they've run out of money for the month. So if you don't want to be broke, you want to develop a budget so that you can watch your money, how you spend your money. The next thing is, oh, this is a good one. Number 3, individuals who are broke or find themselves without a lot of money most times have expensive habits. What do I mean by that? Either they want to have Starbucks every day, they want to smoke cigarettes, they want to do different things where they're using money and they have expensive habits where they have to use their money instead of putting their money in places where they can accumulate wealth or save wealth, or maybe even take that money and put it towards some type of passive income, such as in the stock market or with a mutual fund, or even starting a small business. So they have an expensive habit that takes money away from them being able to do something else with their money aside from spending it. The next thing is that people who are broke, a lot of times, they spend money to impress other people. That's right. So they want to buy the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, the Prada, the designer things. They have champagne taste, but they have a beer budget. So they're buying things to impress other people to look the part. But if you look at their bank account, the bank account most certainly is not playing the part. So if you don't want to be broke, don't spend to impress other people. If you can't spend, $150, $200 on a single meal, don't go out and have that meal with those friends who want to spend that type of money. Now, if you're going on a vacation and you're spending all of your money, and when you get home, you're going to be worried about how you're going to pay your rent, don't go on that particular vacation. You can go on a smaller vacation and save that money and put it towards something else. Like I said before, you can put it towards starting a small business, towards something in the stock market, mutual funds, or something where you can begin to build wealth so that you're not broke again. The last thing, number 5, is individuals who are broke, they don't pay themselves first. So what does that mean? Whenever you get your paycheck, what's the first thing you think about? Oh, I have to pay this bill, I have to pay that bill, I got to pay this, I got to pay that. You're always going to be paying some type of a bill, whether it's taxes, mortgage, car note, whatever the case may be. The mindset that you need to get in if you don't want to be broke anymore is to pay yourself first. Even if it's $10, $15, $20, take a little bit of money and put it in your bank account and pay yourself first. That way, before your money goes anywhere else, you're accustomed to your money going to you. And so those are 5 tips to keep you from being broke again. Because again, if you're not broke, then you're on your path or on the path to wealth and prosperity. Hey, listen, if you enjoy these videos, which I hope that you do, why don't you let your friends know that you've been listening to me, The General? Why don't you hit the like, hit the subscribe button, also hit the notification button so whenever the videos come across, you'll know that they're there. But more importantly, you have been listening to me, the self-proclaimed attorney extraordinaire, co-host of the weekly radio talk show program, Let's Talk About It, as well as the General of Let's Talk Nation. Until next time, be good.